Hi guys, this is Albusco and welcome back to another video. In the last video we ranked The Office episodes of season 2. Now we're on season 3. And in the last video I spaced out a lot and I'm really sorry about that. So I'll try not to space out, but I probably will. So this time there are 23 episodes in this season. And something had to be at the bottom. I like all these episodes. It's between this and season 2 is my favorite season, because there are actually some episodes in season 2 that I didn't space out on. I remembered them. So yeah, I'll try not to space out in these episodes this time. So, once again, there's 23 episodes, and something had to be at the bottom. So number 23 is Ben Franklin. I still like this episode. I find it funny, but something had to be at the bottom. Number 22 is The Coup. Number 21 is Diwali. This is where Kelly has a party with her coworkers, because Diwali is an Indian holiday. I like this episode. This episode was funny. Even though I put it low on the list, I still like it. Number 20, Back from Vacation. Number 19, Grief Counseling. Number 18, Safety Training. I'm going by so I don't space out. Safety Training, I think, was about when Daryl broke his leg. He was in crutches, and it looked like Michael was about to jump off the building, but he didn't. Number 17, The Return. Number 16, Traveling Salesman. Number 15, Business School. Now this episode is very funny because this is where Ryan, of course, attends business school, and Michael is the speaker, and it's just very funny, I think. Number 14, The Convention. Number 13, Product Recall. Number 12, The Convict. Number 11 is Women's Appreciation. Woman's Appreciation is number 11. All right, I can't talk anymore. This is a good episode, but it's also scary because something very, very bad happens to Phyllis. And yeah, it's just very, very scary. Top 10 already. Number 10 is A Benihana Christmas. Probably got that wrong. This episode is, I think, the first two-parter. It's very good, though, I think. Number 9, Cocktails. This is where, when, Pam goes out with Roy, her ex-fiancé, and, what happens is that, he talks with Pam, and, I'm sorry, I'm spacing out again, but Jim, fell in love with, Pam, or he had a crush on her, and she told Roy, and Roy got angry, and then, he got really angry, he threw glasses in the bar, and then, that's what happens, and then at the end of the, episode, Roy says, "I'm gonna kill Jim Halpert." And the episode after that is number 8. Number 8 is The Negotiation. This is where Roy enters Dunder Mifflin Scranton, and he says, "Hey, Halpert!" And then he tries to beat him up, but I think it was Dwight or Andy that sprayed pepper spray. It was just hilarious. But then Roy eventually got fired from that. Number 7, Initiation. This episode is where Dwight takes Ryan to Schrute Farms, and he quizzes him, and Mose is with them. If you don't know who Mose is a cousin to Dwight, or brother, one of the two. Mose is very funny. He's an underrated character, I think. Number 6, this is the episode that starts off season 3. Number 6 is Gay Witch Hunt. This episode is funny, because Dwight and Michael team up to identify people who are part of the LGBTQ community in the office. It's funny at the end, though, what happens. Top 5. Number 5 is The Job. The Job is the the last episode of season 3. It's very funny, I think, because what happens is that Michael, I think he works at corporate. I can't remember. He gets a promotion, I think. So does Jim and Karen. By the way, if you didn't know, in the beginning of season 3, Jim transferred from Dunder Mifflin Scranton to Dunder Mifflin Stamford, in Stamford, Connecticut. And then he's also with Andy. So it's Andy, Jim, and Karen who's with them. Alright, number 4 is Phyllis's wedding. This episode is funny. So when you see Phyllis walking down the aisle, and then her dad's in a wheelchair, and then Michael's he's riding him down the aisle, and then Phyllis's dad walks up, and then Michael's furious, and then he drags the wheelchair. It was just so funny. So yeah, I recommend Phyllis's wedding. All right, the top 3. Number 3 is branch closing. This is they're debating whether Dunder Mifflin Scranton should close or Dunder Mifflin Stamford should close. And Dunder Mifflin Stamford closed. So that means Jim, Andy, and Karen moved to Dunder Mifflin Scranton. By the way, if you don't know who Andy is, Ed Helms. It's Ed Helms. He's a very, very funny actor. And he gets more major as we go on in the series. Right now he's only a minor character, I would say, but once you get to season 4 and 5, he's definitely a great part of the show, I think. Number 2 is the merger. This episode is funny. Once again, Jim's back. He's back in Scranton. And Andy, he's very excited. And Karen is also excited. Yeah. Number 1 is Beach Games. Beach Games is one of my favorite episodes. It's very funny. I think there were 4 teams. Dwight was the leader of his team. It was Team Gryffindor. Jim's team was Team Voldemort. Stanley's team was he didn't want to say a name, and then Michael said, "Okay, you guys are the red team." He's like, "No, the blue team." So he was the blue team, and I think Andy's was Team USA because he's very patriotic. But yeah, Beach Games is a very funny episode. I love when they're sumo wrestling, and I love when Andy just floats on a river. It's just funny. But anyway, here's my list. I didn't space out more like I thought it would, because I'm more familiar with, season, 3, more than season 2. Season 1 was easy. I didn't even stutter whatsoever, but, you know. Let me show it to you one more time, if you're not paying attention. Alright, so the next season we will be doing is season 4. That will come out either tomorrow or tomorrow or today, you don't know. So please leave a like, comment if you want, view my videos, and of course subscribe. Thanks for watching this video, guys. This has been Halbuska signing off.